different types of men. The first one, he reflects God the Father, the sovereign of the universe. And that is Mr. Command Man. Oh my goodness, you usually know it when you were married to a Mr. Command Man. He is a born leader. He likes to be in control. He wants to be king of the castle. And oftentimes he will do anything to get to be that king of the castle. Your job is to make him the king, and he will then treat you like a queen. If you elevate him, if you put him in his proper place in the home, he will turn around and treat you in such a wonderful way. You fight him, and he will fight back because he wants to be in control. This man responds to a willing heart, an obedient and submissive woman. We have a wonderful example of this personality type in the Bible. The Apostle Paul was a Mr. Command Man, and God used him mightily. And God can use the command men in our lives. You will find them in places of leadership. Pastors, heads of companies. They are chairmen of the committees. They are men who walk into a group and see that it's in chaos and immediately take control. This is a Mr. Command Man. He can be the musician type, the artist type. He can be the inventor type. He is that gifted personality in our culture. And this man tends to be either amazingly wealthy or extremely poor. So if you've married a Mr. Visionary, it's either going to be feast or famine. There's usually nothing in the middle. Either that inventor sells that wonderful invention and makes $1 zillion, or he doesn't. And you live hand to mouth. So you need to understand this about Mr. Visionary. A Bible example of Mr. Visionary is the Apostle John. He was gifted, artistic, as you read the book of Revelation, especially as he sees visions and is able to describe them in a beautiful, artistic and visual way. He is an example of this personality. All right, the next personality is perhaps the easiest to live with in many ways. Mr. Visionary and Mr. Command Man both have struggles, if you're married to them, that you will have to face. But Mr. Steady is just exactly what his name says he is. He is practical. Mr. Steady is so practical. He is hard-working. He is dependable. It said that Mr. Steady is the one that fights the battles that the visionary dreams up, the command man commands, but Mr. Steady is the guy in the trenches that is actually fighting the battles, doing, if you will, the dirty work. He's there, always dependable, always reliable. He is the back of society, of cultures, of churches, of homes. He is just so very dependable. He is not given to extremes. Mr. Visionary is up on a mountain one day and down in the dumps the other day, but Mr. Steady, just like that turtle, just keeps going along, plodding along, getting there slowly but surely. Now, the amazing thing, however, about Mr. Steady is that oftentimes the woman who is married to Mr. Steady is the most miserable of the three categories. And because I'm married to a Mr. Command Man, I found that amazing. But it is true. Because Mr. Steady is who he is, he can so easily be taken for granted. And because he's not given to extreme, he can often seem dull and boring. He is very cautious, and that can also be an area of conflict. They have found that wives of Mr. Steady often suffer a disproportionate amount of depression because they're trying to remake him. And he is who he is. He's just that plodder who goes along. He's never going to be the leader. He's never going to be the man on the mountaintop receiving a vision. But he's going to be plodding along, providing for his family. He makes wise and well thought out decisions. He thinks through everything carefully and cautiously. Well, each one of these personality types have specific needs. Now, all men need the things that we are going to be talking about, but if you will, each personality type needs an extra dose of these things. The Command Man desperately needs respect. Respect in his own home to be made the king of his castle. If he feels disrespected, he is quite likely to tell you, and he is very often so upset and so wounded and so hurt by lack of respect in his kingdom, if you will. You can wound Mr. Command Man so greatly by disrespect. Mr. Visionary. Mr. Visionary needs a woman who is especially strong in understanding and patience. Oh, Mr. Visionary, you can go on quite a ride with Mr. Visionary. He can be up and down, he can be in bankruptcy and then making lots of money, he can be all over the map. And he needs a woman who is so totally understanding and patient as he goes through his extremes and the implementation of his visions. On the other hand, Mr. Steady. Mr. Steady needs a woman who has lots of loyalty and devotion. Mr. Steady needs a woman who can verbalize her loyalty, her devotion, her gratitude, because he often feels that he is just so manipulated and misunderstood and not appreciated in his own home. So she needs to step up in this area. Our men, dear ladies, need for their differences to be honored. You have a man who is different than you are. You need to honor him. He needs to feel that. He needs to see it in your actions. And